My first penalty was probably when I was, still a young tight player. When I was about 4 or 5 years old, and I got a penalty and never gotten a penalty before, so I went to the box and I cried in the box. My first hockey fight was probably about 6 years ago in Summer Hockey League with a guy named Steels I think he's from Florida or something like that. He's just being a little rat on the ice, so I took liberty and dropped the gloves, and it was a pretty good feeling. And I've been doing it ever since. My favorite thing to do besides playing hockey is just spending time in my hometown back in Ayr, Ontario. With my family and friends. It's a good small town, a good community, and I really enjoy just relaxing there. My iPod playlist would probably consist of mostly country, the older Alan Jackson and Brooks and Dunn, and a lot of the old stuff, but I'm starting to like the new country that's coming out. My pregame shows are pretty standard, just chicken and pasta and a good nap, and iron my dress shirts and try and get spiffed up for the 10 seconds that I walk through down the halls with my dress clothes, and just try and feel good about myself before the game. My favorite NHL player, I had quite a few. I had, Ty Bertuzzi was, a player that I really looked up to, and, had a real good physical game, and guys like Chris Neal. It was, a tough player that could play the game, so, and there's, talk about the older players like Cam Neely, just a really hard-nosed player. So pretty much my favorite players are just the ones that played the game with a lot of heart and a lot of character.